Thijs van Leer's legendary yodel came out of necessity. Focus's English wasn't good enough for a lucrative crossover hit in the English-American market, so he improvised and turned to gibberish, scat, vocables, and, yes, yodeling. Hocus Pocus became an international mega hit in 1971.
Welcome, Focus.
Avant-garde vocalists starting before Dada often turned to the yodel as part of their repertoire of sounds to attack normalcy, to transgress boundaries of taste and acceptability. Jaap Blanc uses yodeling in his interpretations of Kurt Schwitter's Sonate. A yodel can be aggressive provocation. Greek-Italian vocalist Dimitrios Stratos wanted his 5-octave voice, they say, 5-octave, to attain an otherworldly sound. Hank Williams remains country music's biggest star. This is because of his unique vocals characterized by his breaking words apart and then squeezing extra emotion out of a word like blues or lonesome.
We're at blues from Wade.
From the deep and soulful to the goofy, Goofy's yodeling howl expresses the ecstatic despair of losing control over one's fate and is used in countless other cartoons.
The ski jump.
Yodelers often imitate birds. New Guinea's yodelers interweave bird and animal voices into their songs as part of religious ceremonies. The cuckoo is a favorite bird among yodelers, with the cuckoo's yodeler. But other birds, nightingales, loons, doves, whippoorwills, and mockingbirds are also imitated. We hear Mary Schneider, Australia's classical music yodeler. Gerbil Reeves, a wandering socialist in the style of Woody Guthrie, who could yodel with the best of them. And the De Zurich sisters, of Dutch background, farm girls from Minnesota, who became known as the Cackle Sisters because, well, listen. Jimmy Rogers, Kenny Roberts, and Tex Morton and many others did train yodels, especially Cannonball Yodel. Listen here to Kishore Kumar's version of this train standard, Elton Britt's Cannonball Yodel. Here throwing in some animal sound yodels as well. He's one of my favorites. Belgian cowboy and amusement park owner Bobby Unschopen whistled, sang in 5 languages, but yodeled in only 1. Here doing a train whistle yodel. pretty much a place mentioned in my book where a yodeler lives or yodels. That was a nature yodel from Mututal. This map shows that people yodel pretty much everywhere, east and west, north and south, except Antarctica. Yodel-like vocals can be heard in almost every land, regardless of religion, politics, border guards, customs, elitist prejudices, or natural barriers. Where? Unlikely places like Colombia. Alfredo Gutierrez, smoking street tough vallenato accordionist, and really, truly a great yodeler. The Philippines. Yes, the Philippines, where I discovered Fred Pinocchio, popular singer and a yodeler. The world's kitschiest genre is no doubt the German Schlager. The best were no doubt Maria and Margot Hellwig, famous for their mother-daughter yodel duets, and Heino is simply one of the world's weirdest performers ever. Austrian Amazon dominatrix yodeler Manuela Horn in 2009 wowed the audience and judges on America's Got Talent. Now I understand the link between kitsch and S&M.
Al trio.
It's been real nice.
South Korea is a very odd place to find a thriving fanatical yodel culture. They prefer imitating the classic Swiss folkloristic style. Meanwhile, international megastar Bai Rain learned to yodel from one of Korea's big yodelers for his role in the fascinating film I'm a Cyborg, But It's Okay. Let's listen. Yodeling accommodates all musical genres. Let's listen to jazz vocalist Leon Thomas, who yodeled, he yodeled a lot, but most famously on Pharoah Sanders' Creator Has a Master Plan. When I began compiling the rough guide to Yodel CD, attempting to document the global phenomenon known as yodeling, I collected 40 tracks to consider. 8 tracks fell together, and the more I listened to them, one after another, the more I heard a fascinating series of interlinked yodel-like vocals that stretched around the globe from Central Africa to slave and prison songs in America, to Papua New Guinea, to American Indian, to Tuva, to Switzerland, to Finland, and finally Siberia. And of course, the Yodel takes us to outer space with Ima Sumac, Canadian Paul Dutton, one-man band The Lonely Organist, Midge, the yodeling astrologer, Tim Buckley, and Slim Whitman. The Yodel saves the world from the Martians. But anyway, that's about it. Thank you.